YouTube. This is my weigh-in day for Sunday, the 30th of July, which is today. I'll be reasonably quick because a lot's going on in my life at the moment. I can't really go into much detail. So I will just tell you that this week was a bad week overall for my dietary goals, and I'll tell you why that was. On Sunday I was feeling quite unwell and I was in bed most of the day. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon I felt peckish and I really fancied having some crusty bread sandwiches and some crisps, and so because that wasn't in the house I had to go shopping, and when I went shopping I also got some Maltesers and some minstrels and a big bag of Doritos, so that was the crisps. So that day was a write-off when it came to me eating the right thing. Then I had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got back to work, I felt okay, really busy at work, didn't have time to really do anything else. And on those 3 days I had what I'd call good days, as in I wasn't eating takeaways and I wasn't eating any sugary foods. Then come Thursday I had to have a day off work for personal reasons, and that led to a decline in my motivation. And on Thursday I went to shop again and I bought a chocolate cake from Sainsbury's, walnut cake from Sainsbury's, and I bought something else. What was it? A box of shortbreads, sort of what I call a medium-sized box of shortbread. You might call it large. And so those 3 items meant that obviously Thursday and then Friday weren't great, and I finished them off on Saturday. So that Saturday would be the last day that I'd eat that sort of rubbish, and then I would have self-contained the whole of the eating issues into 1 week, because today is the start of a new week. In terms of exercise, my steps were hit and miss, and I did no press-ups at all in the week, so I didn't achieve that target. So what I learned from this week was that when things go wrong I still resort to food, and I did it this week consciously, reluctantly, and I want to try and break that habit. I have got some stats for my physique. I have it hasn't gone completely pear-shaped, but it hasn't been obviously very good. So let me give you my stats for my physique first of all from this morning's weigh-in. So my weight today was 16 stone 10 pounds exactly, which is an increase of 3.2 pounds from last week. My fat percentage today was 32.7%, which is an increase of 0.3% in fat. My visceral fat rating is still 17, it hasn't changed. My muscle mass today was 10 stone 9.6 pounds, which has gone up, ironically, by 1.4 pounds from last week. My basal metabolic rate is 2,132 calories a day, 2,132, and my metabolic age is still 50. My muscle percentage, as a calculation of my muscle mass into my total body mass, is 63.9%. That's a decrease of 0.3%. And my BMI is 34.2, an increase of half BMI, 0.5. In terms of my summary stats for my calories eaten, and my steps, it's going to be reduced from last week, but let me give you those figures for the week gone as average. over 3,000 calories. The most I did was 3,500 a couple of times. And the 3 days that I was quite well within my target were all below 2,000. My lowest being 1,300. So as an average, my average amount of calories eaten per day this week was 2,617, 2617. That's an increase over last week of 777. According to my Fitbit, my calories used each day averaged 3,694, 3,694, which is a tad over, but no significant change over the week before. It's 14 calories more than the week before, but it's nothing really. And my step count for the last week was very variable. The lowest, when I was ill on the Sunday, it was 630, and then the most I did was 9,878 on Tuesday. So as an average, my steps last week were 4,075, 4075, which is 1,935 less than the week before as an average. Okay, those are all my stats. Not a good week. It's not. I don't feel that I've completely. I'm off the rails completely. Today is the start of a new day. Today is the start of a new week. I'm going to get myself back into the right habits. Just be mindful that I know I haven't broken that habit between the food and my sort of emotions. Okay, I think that'll do for now. I'll try and get back into a good habit this week and see how things go. Okay, see you next week. Thank you. Bye.